I want to share in this episode how I accelerated my healing with green smoothies. Yes, green smoothies. So I'm going to talk about what I put in my smoothies, and I'm going to give you lots of ideas and how to make them your own. These really got me healing quickly on my journey. So listen in. Okay, I'm going to share why green smoothies are so nutritious and such a power food that will help and accelerate your healing with MS. This is really what got my healing started quickly. And I grew to love my green smoothies. I still have them today, but I probably have them 3 to 4 times a week now. But back then, I was drinking a green smoothie probably 5 or 6 days a week. And if I didn't have a green smoothie, I made sure that I ate nutritious fruits like berries and greens like sauteed spinach or even salads with dark greens. And the reason green smoothies are such a great boost to heal your MS and to get you on that path quickly is because it has so many nutrients and it really nourishes your body from the start. So here's why. Dark greens, why we need dark greens. And I'm going to tell you what dark greens are. They're really anything in the lettuce family except for iceberg lettuce. So, in the grocery store, iceberg lettuce is round and it's light in color. Yes, it's nutritious, it's healthy for you, but it doesn't have the amount of nutrients all the other lettuces have, like spinach and kale and Swiss chard and romaine, and even the red leaf lettuces have more nutrients. What I consider that a dark green as well. So why you want dark greens? And getting them in your smoothie is just an easy way of making sure you get them in daily. And you should try to get them in daily if you can. But dark greens have the vitamins B, A, C, K back. It's easy to remember the vitamins that way. And they also have calcium, which I didn't know greens had calcium way back when. Not until I learned and became a nutritionist and got my health coaching certificate did I learn what foods have certain kinds of vitamins. I thought that calcium only came from milk, and that's not where I get my vitamins at all anymore. I'm dairy-free, and I hope all of you guys are dairy-free for the most part too. I want you to get your calcium from greens, at least mostly from greens. I'm going to explain the vitamins B, A, C, K and why they're so important. So vitamin B is essential for a lot of body functions. They're crucial for energy production, nerve health, and cell growth. Specifically, they help convert food into energy, which supports the nervous system, and they are important for maintaining healthy skin and hair. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in vision, immune health, and cell growth. It helps maintain healthy skin, teeth, and it's essential for reproduction and fetal development. Vitamin A also acts as an antioxidant, protecting cells from damage. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. This important nutrient has numerous health benefits. It plays a vital role in various bodily functions, including supporting the immune system, promoting collagen formation, and acting as an antioxidant. It's essential for tissue growth, development, and repair, and helps the body absorb iron. And then vitamin K offers several important health benefits, primarily related to blood clotting and bone health. It also plays a role in heart health and may support cognitive function. So that's why you need greens. And they have calcium. All right, fruits. When I make my smoothie, I like to get berries. Berries are the best fruit because they're low in fructose. So they're one of the lowest sugary fruits out there, and they're a powerhouse in antioxidants. Of course, they contain fiber and vitamin C, and they fight free radicals in the body. So when I build my smoothie, I buy frozen organic berries. I usually get them from Costco, and I fill my 1 cup container with about 1/3 of the way of berries. I also put about half a banana. It gives the smoothie a little bit of sweetness. And of course, bananas have potassium and some other things in them that are beneficial, but I like how the flavor just adds to the smoothie and it's easier to drink. And then after I put the frozen berries in, and you can add any other fruits if you want, instead of banana, you can add anything you want, really. And I just like them frozen because, number one, if I buy frozen organic means there's no pesticides. And when I blend it up, because it's frozen, it's cold. And so it just tastes a lot better to me. And then what I do is I take a big handful of dark greens and I just stuff them in. I would say it's probably a good 1.5 cups if I just loosely put them in a measuring cup, for example. But yeah, I just take a handful and I squish it in. And then on top, I add a really good protein powder. And I want you to look at the ingredients of any protein powders you might have because there's a lot of them that are not that healthy. They have added sugars and added other ingredients that can make them not so healthy. So make sure you get a good one. And then, for me example, I add some lion's mane mushroom powder. Lion's mane is notorious for helping repair the myelin around your nervous system. Lion's mane is notorious for a lot of great health benefits. So if you want to learn more, just Google lion's mane and you'll see all the benefits that it has. Sometimes I'll add moringa leaf or moringa leaf powder. This is an antioxidant and a detox, and it also has vitamin A and C, potassium, and protein. And I just put a little bit of this in once in a while. I also like maca powder. And when I put all these extra ingredients in, usually it's like a teaspoon or half a teaspoon. It really depends on what extra you want to put in your smoothie and if you like the taste of that thing. For example, I also put in maca powder, comes from maca root, and it boosts energy and improves mood. It's also recognized for its ability to regulate hormones, potentially alleviate menopausal symptoms, and improve fertility. I just really like the taste of it. I also add a pinch of Atlantic dulse. This is a baby seaweed. So if you can add a pinch of seaweed, not only is it a wonderful, powerful additive because it adds iodine, but it also gives the smoothie a little bit of a salt flavor. You know how when you make cookies, you always add like a little bit of salt to balance out the sweetness? And by the way, I don't want you to eat cookies. I'm just giving you that as an example. But I mean, once you heal, you can eat a cookie once in a while. I do. But here are some other additives you can add if you want to. I'm going to read this out of my cookbook because there's a lot in here and there's a lot more that you could add. It all depends on what you like and what kind of added nutrients you want to have. Here are some additions you can add if you want, and there's a lot more. I'm just going to tell you a few. You can add cacao powder or cacao nibs. These add antioxidants, magnesium, potassium, fiber, and calcium absorption. You can add chia seeds. Those have protein, iron, calcium, fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. You can add a dash or two of cinnamon. That helps with antioxidants, boosts energy. It is anti-inflammatory and aids in digestion. You can add coconut oil or milk, which is a good source of fat. It balances your blood sugar and improves your energy. By the way, if you start making green smoothies, I would like you to add some sort of fat, because if you add coconut oil or coconut milk or nut butters, for example, like almond butter, or you can add in almond milk as well. These have good fats and help you absorb the greens that you're ingesting. You can add collagen powder. This supports bone and joint health, builds muscle, and promotes strong hair and nails. You can add flax seeds. These have omega-3, B vitamins, magnesium, potassium, and phosphorus. Flax seeds have omega-3, B vitamins, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, and iron. Hemp hearts or seeds will give you added iron, vitamin E, manganese, magnesium, B vitamins, and zinc. I can go on and on and on about other things that you can add, but this gives you some ideas. So after I've added everything that I want to my single cup, so I have a Ninja blender. There's lots of great high-speed blenders out there, but this is just a single one I make for myself a lot. And so once I have all my ingredients in there, I fill it, and you can use almond milk, you can use coconut milk. I usually just add chilled filtered water, and I just fill it where it's just covering all of my ingredients. And then I hit blend. And you guys, this is so easy to do. Once you get in a rhythm of doing this almost daily, you're going to enjoy having your green smoothie, and you're almost going to be looking forward to it every morning, because it just starts your day with a boost of energy and you feel good. And not only that, it tastes good too. And people that go through my program, in fact, the last gal that went through it said, Adrienne, she goes, I can't go through my day without having my green smoothie. She tells me I arrange my day and make sure I get my green smoothie in. And I love that, because this is what kickstarted her health too. I hope this helped you guys understand the importance of green smoothies, and I hope you introduce them into your morning regimen. Are you on the fence and wondering if you can heal and would like some support from somebody who has been in your shoes? You can absolutely heal, and I can walk you through my 12-week program. Change is hard, but I've made it much easier to modify your dietary habits and other lifestyle changes like body movement, emotional health, and self-care. I'm with you all the way, so just hop onto my website, nourishyourway.com, and navigate to the Work With Me page. You can either sign up there or apply for a 30-minute free call with me if you have any questions. Taking action is the first step, and I'm behind you. Also, if you like this podcast, please share it to somebody else who might be struggling. I'm so happy to be a guiding light for you, and I'll be back in a few days.